Hi, I'm James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. All right, this one's called "You Losing It, James." Yeah, man, I've always had long hair. I've always had long hair and stuff. You name it. I've had all the styles. I've had braids, perm, uh, the curl, carefree curl, or Jerry curl, or whatever you call it. We used to call it carefree curl because that's what I used to put in my hair. The carefree curl, finger waves, the shag, fades, afro, mohawk, you name it. I've had it all. I've had it all. But this is when it started. You know, I it started when me and my brother-in-law went to go get our haircuts. You know, So, we went to get our haircuts. I think we was going to my niece's graduation or something like that. So we went to get our haircut, and the barber, I was sitting in a chair, he was sitting in a chair. And the barber, was fading me off on the sides, and then he was ready to you know, give me a box cut. And he said, "Uh, you sure you want me to cut this top? Because it looked like you're getting thin at the top." I didn't know what he was talking about. But I told him, I said, "Man, go ahead and cut because it probably was the hat that I was wearing. It was probably the hat that I was wearing or something." I'm eating some fruit cocktail. It was probably the hat I was wearing or something. So he cut it. He cut it. And it looked good to me. But later on when we was leaving, I asked my brother-in-law, I said, "Hey, how'd it look?" He said, "How'd it look all right." He said, "Except at the top, man, you getting kind of thin at the top, ain't you?" Now that's the second person that said something to me like that. You know, that didn't sit right with me. Hmm. So I tried everything. What's that? Sofa 8. Putting the sofa 8 on my head, putting a stocking cap on it and stuff like that. Mm-mm. So I tried all kind of grease and stuff like that. Stuff that's supposed to grow your hair. It never worked. But then one day I was reading an article in a magazine about male pattern baldness. Male pattern baldness. So I said, maybe that's what I get. So I started looking at the men in my family on my mother's side and my father's side. And sure enough, they start getting they were thin at the top too. So I figured it's nothing I can do. It's nothing I can do. It's nothing I can do but deal with it, okay? That's all I was thinking about. Just dealing with it. So I accepted it. And everybody's gonna have to come to this realization. You're gonna have to come through it sooner or later. This realization that you're getting thin, or that right here getting cow licks or stuff like that. You're gonna have to face the facts that it's a part of being a man. It's part of being a man. Losing your hair when you get older. You know. So I came to grips with that. Then I started noticing that it started coming back. Starting to come back a little bit. But now it's kind of white. My hair is gray. So I keep cutting it. I cut it down. When it comes back, I cut it down. Mow it down like I'm mowing the grass. Yeah, man. It's crazy, but it's 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 okay though. You know, it's okay because it's a part of life. Okay, it's a normal part of life. It's part of growing older. You know, that's it. But I can't deal with the gray. Now, my goatee, this stays black. This stays black. My mustache stays black. Every now and then I'll get a streak, string of hair, string of hair. But Grace usually she plucks them out. So my goatee stays black and stuff like that. So if I cut the top off, I still got black down here. So, oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. My goatee is still black and stuff like that. But the hair at the top is turning like gray. You know. So what am I going to do? I deal with it. That's all I can do. I can deal with it. And I'm not going to let it worry me no more. Because it was worrying me before, but it's a part of nature. It's a part of nature, and I'm going to let nature take its course. Okay? Because I ain't no spring chicken. I'm not. And I had to come to grips with that. So hair don't make the person. The person, it don't make the person. So whether I've got hair or not, it don't make a difference. You know? So it's to be expected. Expect that your hair is going to turn gray one day. Expect that you may lose hair. Some people don't deal with male pattern baldness, but majority of men do. Okay? So, it depends on your ethnicity. What sometimes you won't lose your hair. Sometimes you have a long hair at the top, but it be gray. You know, so you can't avoid it. Now the gray you can mask it by putting some dye on there and stuff, but you don't want to do that all the time because what if you end up getting hospitalized and they can't put that dye in your hair? You're gonna look crazy. People gonna say, "Oh my goodness, he got old quick. He got old. Oh my goodness, he looks old." Yeah, he don't look old. His hair is gray. You know. That's it. That's why I'm against putting dyes and stuff in my hair. But all right, you guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share, share, share. Share my videos with your family. Share them with your friends. And share them with your loved ones. And even share them with your enemies.